What's up, guys? It's A from Fresh Sentiment. I brought this mic back because I really miss it. I miss holding it like this and just talking about fragrances and whatnot in this hand. You know, I've really missed it. So, mic's here to stay for now. I am a big fan of fall. I can't say it enough, especially as somebody who's a fragrance connoisseur. It's the best time of year. You can wear all sorts of fragrances. You can wear your fresh stuff, of course, that's always going to work. And then you can wear your heavier stuff because the weather is settled a little bit. The heat, rather, has settled a little bit. So you can bring out that heavier stuff that you typically don't wear because in the heat it would destroy everyone's nostrils. But without further ado, let's get into this list. 10 fragrances for fall I'm looking forward to wearing this year. Start this one off with Hugo Boss Bottled Parfum. I just had a brain fart and didn't know which Hugo Boss fragrance I wanted to say. But yeah, it's this one right here. It smells fantastic in here. Guys, I love this stuff. Don't get me wrong, I love Hugo Boss Bottled Elixir and Boss Bottled Absolute that everyone talks about and hypes up, and rightfully so, they're really good fragrances, but this one right here, it smells so good. It has that leather, some woody backbone. I think there might be some vanilla in here, ever so slightly. I can smell it on the bottle even with this thing closed. This one is a good one. It's fresh too, surprisingly. It's different from the other two, you know, the original number 6 Boss Bottled and Boss Bottled Eau de Parfum. It's different from those two. It's not as fresh as them, but it still has some freshness to it. It's just a darker and more richer version of the other two. It's the more grown-up version. It's so good. You can wear it pretty much any time in the fall and the winter for sure. I think this needs more love. I don't see it get talked about enough. It's Hugo Boss Bottled Parfum. This next one we got right here, Ferragamo Uomo Signature. It's a really good one. Like, really good. Something about this one in the fall just works so well. Definitely in the workplace, believe it or not. It works so good. I have Urban Feel as well, which is another good one, but this one in particular, I really like it. It's got that coffee note that's detectable, but also some of that freshness, some of that woodiness. It just works so well. And it lasts all day. If you spray it correctly, of course, you know. If you spray 3 times, no one's gonna smell you. You just gotta bathe in it. Get out the shower, put your lotion on, spray it, and you're gonna smell good for a long time. This is really pleasant to get whiffs of in the air, even on skin. It, like up close, it's not bad, but this one, it just smells like grown man. This is the kind of smell you want to smell when you walk into the workplace. None of that Axe body spray or anything like that. This one, Ferragamo Uomo Signature. You gotta check it out. Now, this could not be a true fall list for me if we didn't have the original Spice Bomb. Guys, this is my favorite still out of all of the ones they've made. I love the metallic musk one. I did a review on that not too long ago. I'm not sure if you'll be seeing this before or after that review. But this is so good. It's like the perfect blend of spiciness and freshness. You even got some black pepper in there, which is not overbearing at all, like something like Parfum. The English language is hard. Let me try that again. The pepper in here is nothing like Parfums de Marly Cologne, which that pepper note is so strong you would think somebody was seasoning some meat with it or something, but no. This has, of course, cinnamon, vanilla, all that stuff. It's really good. Everybody hypes up the Extreme and the other flankers like Infrared and Eau de Parfum. All good fragrances, guys, but the original Spice Bomb will always have a special place in my heart. And if you have not tried it, do yourself a favor and at least get your nose on it. It is so good. It's one of the best fragrances for fall ever. I don't say that lightly. It is so good, guys. That cinnamon freshness and the other spices I can't think of off the top of my head. They just blend together so harmoniously. You just smell this and it puts you in a good mood. It's that Spice Bomb, the original. Moving on to something that's in the same vein as Spice Bomb, not quite, but it's pretty much there, especially the Eau de Parfum version of it. Bulgari Man in Black Parfum. I should have gotten my nose on this one a lot sooner. I love the Eau de Parfum version, and I'm going to wear that one a fair amount too. But for the purposes of this video, I'm also wearing this one. I like to alternate ever since I've had them. This takes everything about the original and makes it even better. I hope I'm putting the notes here. I need to edit this video and put the notes so you guys can know what you're working with, because I can't tell you off the top of my head. I don't always smell every single one of them. I know this one has tuberose in it for sure, and probably some vanilla, given the def and all that. But this stuff is good. It lasts me a good 10 hours. Don't let all these other people online tell you that it sucks or that the Eau de Parfum version is better. They're both good, and this one's pretty good. Especially when you're dressed up in all black. Of course, you know, it's a man in black. It's literally in the name. This is something you got to get your nose on for fall and definitely winter too. You're going to stand out with this one. That's Bulgari Man in Black Parfum. Guys, I know the bottle looks ridiculous, but hear me out. Bad Boy Extreme by Carolina Herrera. This stuff is so good. Look at that sprayer. Boys or girls, depending on who's watching this. Off the top, you got that freshness, that plum, that cinnamon, that chocolate. It is so good. This is what Axe to Dark Temptation wishes it could be. If you're familiar with that, I'm sure all my fellas that grew up in the 2010s, 2000s era, you know what that is. It's really good, but you know, it's a body wash or a deodorant, depending on what you get. It doesn't last that long. This obviously doesn't smell like Dark Temptation. It just has the chocolate, and that's where my brain heads to, because I remember chocolate being a smell in that. But this one is so good, and it really is a flanker that lives up to the name. Bad Boy Extreme, the longevity extreme, the projection extreme. You're gonna get compliments galore with this bad boy. You gotta check it out. Bottle size being ridiculous and whatnot. Carolina Herrera, Bad Boy Extreme. Now this one is a house that does not get talked about enough. They make such good fragrances, and they're really underrated, and they use notes you don't typically see being used, and they make them work. That's Guerlain L'Homme Ideal Extreme. Guys, this is a standout fragrance if there ever was one that you wanted to call a standout fragrance. It's got that plum, that cinnamon. Pretty sure there's some leather and woods in here too. Guys, IBS sucks, and the burp was really nasty. I had to, check out that sprayer though. It's about to smell like the perfume side of a Dillard's over here. Like, guys, seriously, this stuff is so good. Let me get this back into frame because I placed it down. And it's pretty cheap from discounters if you can find it. It's niche level perfumery from a designer brand. I had slipped on this one for a while. I got it about around this time last year. It is so good. I could easily put the Eau de Parfum version of L'Homme Ideal in here too with the cherry note. That one's really good, and I'll probably be wearing that one too, and you'll probably see it in the list in the near future. But guys, this is so good. This is like a evening out fragrance, a date night fragrance for sure. You're gonna turn all the heads with this one, but I mean, depending on how it is at your place, wherever you work, you could probably wear this at your job. Would I suggest it? I think there are better ones for it, but this is still a good fragrance that I think you could honestly use it as a signature scent. You won't know for sure until you try it and find out. That's Guerlain L'Homme Ideal Extreme. Moving on to another one that I picked up a few months ago or so. It's a really good one. It's a Zaro Forever Wanted Elixir. If you watch my short review a little bit back, I'm sure it's in the TikTok feed if you're seeing this on here. But this, I called it a Zaro The Most Wanted Elixir. Like an idiot. Didn't even read the box. So I looked like an idiot in front of everybody reading it. But this is a Zaro Forever Wanted Elixir. Weird name, I know, but the scent is what matters. some of that got on my phone. Now my phone's going to smell amazing. Speaking of the smell, this is a very raspberry leather heavy fragrance to me. That's all I smell with it. I'm sure there's more notes to it, but I couldn't tell you them. And you'll probably see me edit these in somewhere just so you can see what you would be working with if you were to get it, because maybe you smell something different than me. But for me, this is raspberry leather and maybe some vanilla in there through and through. It's about what I get, and it works so good. I was never a fan of like leather heavy stuff per se. Still am not. It's just not my thing. I don't like ombre leather, if you know that one by Tom Ford, but if you know me personally, I am not the biggest fan of that brand. I think their clones are overrated. Back to the one I don't think is overrated. This is similar to Tom Ford Tuscan leather, but thankfully this is way, way better. And this is an elixir, guys, so you already know that longevity is going to be crazy. And the projection's pretty good too. And another standout fragrance, I was talking about that with Guerlain. This one will also fit that same bill, where when you go to some fancy restaurant, every time you walk past a table or something, they're going to be like, it's a good one, man. I can't say enough about this. The whole line is amazing, but this one, something special. Cesaro Forever Wanted Elixir. From one gold bottle to another, we got that La Male Elixir Absolute. I could have said the beginning, the brand name, Jean Paul Gaultier, but then I don't know, I think all the furniture in here will just start floating, because reading this whole name, it really does sound like a spell, like, pew! I must say I am a big fan of La Male Elixir. I might actually wear that one tomorrow. But this one's pretty good too. It took a little bit to grow on me, because at first when I smelled it, I was like, I think La Male Elixir is good. I think it's better than this, That this is just good and that one was better. But I don't know. These days, this one's getting up there. I like this one a lot. It has that plum and that cinnamon smell in the opening to me, and then when it dries down, it smells like the original La Male Elixir, that tobacco, honey, lavender combination. It's really good, and this one is really good too. They both have incredible longevity, but this one, 12 hours at least, and the other one lasts about the same amount of time, especially if you're spraying like me. You ain't gotta worry about that. This is hard to find these days, because Jean Paul Gaultier is really, really, really hyped. They act like it's the greatest fragrances of all time, and they're pretty good. I can't even say anything. I really like them. I have like 10 of them, 11, 12, something like that. So I'm a fan. But come on, guys. There's other fragrances out there. Let everyone else get some too. Especially if they want to wear them this fall. It's that Jean Paul Gaultier La Male Elixir Absolute. Abracadabra! Now, this might be an odd choice for fall to some people, but Acqua di Gio Elixir. Now you might be thinking to yourself, Zaya, that's an Acqua di Gio. That's for summer. And they are for summer. They all are, and they're amazing in the summer. But this one, it's a good all year rounder if you want to ask me for my opinion personally, which I'm sure you do if you're here. But this one in the fall, it's going to kill it, guys. Trust me. It has leather in there. It's an aquatic leather fragrance. It's not much of that seen these days. I mean, there's Kenzo Homme Eau de Parfum, and it does it pretty well. But this one, this is Acqua di Gio Profumo, if it's freshened up a little bit more aquatic rather, and with a leather note. Guys, it is so good, and the performance is true to that of an elixir. You would think the freshness and aquatic that fragrances like this usually have, they normally only last like maybe 6 to 8 hours. Not this one. This one lasts a decent amount of time. It is pretty expensive, about $160 it'll run you. And I might be the only one saying this, but I think it's worth the price tag. This stuff is so good. If you guys want an idea of how much I like it, I bought a backup bottle of it immediately upon smelling it the first time. I knew I had to have a backup of this. We're getting this one into the rotation this fall. It's Aqua de Gio Elixir. Guys, if you know me, you know I'm going to wear this fragrance no matter what time of year it is or how the temperature is outside, whether it's hot, cold, somewhere in between. I love this stuff. I've gone through so many bottles of it. It's my signature scent. It's my favorite fragrance of all time. Mancera Intense Cedrat Boisé. Look at that dent. I always have a backup bottle of this just in case the one I'm using currently breaks or something, or I run out unexpectedly. This stuff is nuclear. They were not playing when they put intense in the name of that fragrance. It's a woody and leather fruit bomb. Guys, I could sing the praises of this all day. But seriously though, guys, this is so good. I wanted to gatekeep it for a while, but then everyone else was covering it back then when it blew up a few years ago. It is so good. It is the original with some depth. The original Cedrat Boisé is still really good. I still got a bottle of it and I'll still wear it. I did recently. But it can't hold a candle to this. This is undeniably the best fragrance Mancera has ever made. And I'm gonna wear it a lot in the fall because it's my signature scent. And because it's good. It's the best fragrance of all time. I'm gonna just wear it anyways. You guys gotta check out that Mancera Intense Cedrat Boisé. Thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you guys made it to the end of the video. You guys are the real MVP if you did. What are some fragrances for fall that you guys are gonna wear? I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Tell me about all the stuff, the hidden gems. Some things you're looking forward to that maybe not everyone else is. These are just the 10 that I look forward to the most. There's always going to be more. I have 300 fragrances, so I rotate heavily, but these are the 10 I'm looking forward to wearing the most. But please, let me know what you guys are going to rock. Hope you all have a good day. Stay safe and stay tuned for more fragrance-related content. Peace.